Council folk, welcome to Tabletop Tiddies, a queer and feminist live Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition actual play show run entirely by people of marginalized genders. My name is Charlene Bear. I'll be your dungeon goddess this evening. My pronouns are she, they, and you can call me Char. I'm so sorry we were delayed today. Thank you all for your patience. We are attempting to get captions working, but it is very difficult. So hopefully next time, but for today, we are without captions. But it is a priority for us, and we just wanted to let you know. Before we get into the episode, we want to acknowledge the colonial history of Canada and how Canada has and continues to take from Indigenous people. The effects of colonization are still felt to this day, and we acknowledge that this episode is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Anishinaabe, Chippewa, Haudenosaunee, Wendat, Sequetmik, Semiahmoo, Katzie, Kwantlen, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh, and Coast Salish First Nations. If you would like to know more about the effects of colonization and support some Indigenous charities and organizations, you can go to the resources page on our website at tabletoptiddies.com/resources. My transformed players are ready to go.
Oh my goodness! Hello! My name is Rachel Theilade. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Iris Ainsley. The insert class here, and her pronouns are she, her.
Hello, my name is Katrina Teitz. You can also call me Kat. My pronouns are she, her. I am playing Chloe Wright, who is also going to be Daana Strong Aid, insert class. And both of their pronouns are she, her.
Hi, I'm Casper. I just sounded like the movie.
Friendly ghost.
I'm the friendly ghost. I will be playing Waverly tonight, who is transformed into something with teeth. Insert class here.
Hello, my name is Sara Mayfield. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Jenny, our little bookish lesbian who is transformed into something.
Oh.
With ears.
No? What are you talking about?
A ghost. Hello, my name is Kelly. My pronouns are they, them. And I play Issac Close, whose pronouns are he, him, and doesn't know anything. Nothing's going on. What? We're playing a fun little escape room and put on some VR headsets. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We also have some sponsors to thank.
You bet your butt.
Before Sara tells you about our sponsors, I will let you know that we are using Sirenscape to help make our stream more atmospheric. Today there will be some forest sounds. We got some music going on. You can use them too. It is free at sirenscape.com.
All right, and I just want all of you to inspire to create a space you can be proud of at Inspire to Create Shop, a small Canadian business supporting and sourcing their materials from other small Canadian businesses. They have everything to make your space as cool and nerdy as possible. They have cheeky and fun decals to personalize your walls and cars, and dishwasher-safe mugs for sporting your favorite class for when you come out of a long rest. Roll for initiative with Inspire to Create's Dice Towers and get one for yourself using our code TIDDIESBYNIGHT for a discount at Inspire, 2, Create Shop on Etsy.
Hell yeah. We also have, did you know, there's Amazon Prime is a thing that exists. And if you have it, you get one free Twitch sub. You just need to link up your accounts. We have emotes now that only our subscribers get access to. So hot damn, you better subscribe. We would really appreciate it. There are 4 new emotes for you, including Marge, which I just put in the chat. Special shout out to Allison McAllister for creating these emotes for us. We are so grateful. And every dollar counts. So if you can, that's great. Potential content warnings for today's episode include darkness, transformation, extreme weather, and abduction. If any of these things are something that you need to not hear about today, feel free to skip this episode and we'll see you next time. I always do a recap, so there's no worries if you need to miss something. And without further ado, let's dive into tonight's episode of Tabletop Tiddies, Escaping Tesora. Last time on Tabletop Tiddies, we met 5 friends from Eastdale, British Columbia, joining forces to play the brand new escape room from Sherlock Escape called The Lands of Tesora. 2 groups of heroes from separate worlds must join forces to break out of Nottingsby prison, solve the steps to find the sword, and decipher your way to the fabled peak. The party was split, with Jenny and Iris on one side, and Waverly, Chloe, and Issac on the other. Through the power of friendship, they solved the first area and managed to join forces. Waverly solved a puzzle about the phases of the moon. Issac solved a puzzle regarding a Whiskey Mountain frozen cocktail. Chloe used brute strength to get through one of the doors. Iris combined clues to solve a nature and plant puzzle. And Jenny managed to figure out a shadow and light puzzle with the help of a wooden elephant. Suddenly, at the next stage of the escape room, while wearing VR headsets, you all felt yourselves falling. In the virtual reality storm clouds that surrounded you, you saw a large sphere with many tendrils that was silhouetted by flashes of lightning. And before falling to the ground, you heard the words, "Playing dress up, are we? Trying to save Tesora? You don't seem like real heroes to me. Why don't we see what you've got now that it's real?" And you all slammed into the ground, losing your breath. And this is where we start tonight's episode. So your headsets are gone. Waverly, the sword that you were desperately clutching onto, is nowhere to be found. And in fact, Waverly, your friends are nowhere to be found either. As you sit up, you find yourself sitting amongst a group of strangers with arcane purple glyphs in a circle around the group, already starting to fade away. A humanoid elephant wearing full armor with a white bird on its tusk. A woman with blue fur and long ears that stick out of her light blue bob. A beefy femme with long blonde hair and a wide-set jaw. And a thin woman with pointed ears and long flowing pink hair.
First of all, did anybody else's mountain drink make their mouth feel weird? And second, where are my friends?
I feel like there's something in my nose. Just my noises.
Sarah, with that excellent baton toss, please describe your avatar.
Sitting, I would say legs splayed on this ground, you see this giant, beefy, built like a brick elephant lady. She's wearing armor with a emblem of a castle keep with an eye on it on her chest, and beside her you see a shield and a very, very sharp sword. Her face is covered in scars and neon blue Celtic glyphs, and on her non-broken tusk there's a little white bird that her trunk, furiously flapping around, sneezing, keeps hitting off, and then the bird just flies back and sits back on the tusk. She's like, ah! Ah! Furiously just being, what is going on?
I guess you would see a humanoid person with fangs, clearly, and half their head has scars coming from the eyebrow straight back, and they've got red face paint from their nose up. They're wearing a red cloak of protection with fur lined hood, and they lying next to them is a bow, a long bow, and you get the sense that they're a blood hunter. Like,
Oh, I can sense it.
I
Yeah.
want the class in there. So.
That's good. Yeah.
I am sensing a vibe.
Yeah, you just get a vibe that they are a blood hunter. They've got like
Yeah.
wolfy armor, wolfy leather
I get a
armor.
vibe that this elephant just kind of wants to pick a fight, you know?
Got it. Cool.
So you're not a lover, is what you're saying. You're some sort of other
Yeah,
thing.
you're like the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That where it is.
Yeah.
It's a 6 or 7 where it's whoa, and then she's just gonna kind of turn around and look at all the other folks that are sitting within this like glyphed circle and be like, Chloe, Iris, this isn't a normal game. What is this? How do I get out? Exit, close, exit. And then she starts tapping on any kind of cross that is in this glyph circle.
I guess I don't need to ask if that's Jenny, because I'm pretty certain that that's Jenny from the screaming and the whatnot. But I'm gonna wave a hand to be like, hello, and then I'm gonna look at that hand and go, ooh. And yeah, this is a large woman. You could say if you looked at her, maybe she would resemble someone like The Rock. Large, thick neck, thick chin, thick everything, and yeah, at about 8 foot tall, with long blonde hair pulled into a ponytail, with one single braid going down the side, a couple of red flowery undergarments with some furs along her outfit as well, and just would be a this is a barbarian, yeah. You could not gather that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys, is this not me? You're not you, but I'm not me either.
I'm not. There's this thing that just keeps waving in front of my face, and I don't know what it is.
Chloe, you're tall. You're like really, really tall.
I wanna freak out, but could this be dope? Could it? But also, what the heck is happening?
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say Jenny stands up at like 7.5 feet tall and be like, no, they're like about the same size they used to be, right? We're like almost.
I'm like 5'3", staring up at both of you like.
Love that. I feel like
Where is Isaac?
Iris at this point is still like unconscious from like falling. I think like she's not up yet, so she's no.
Has anybody seen Isaac or Iris?
I'm
I
here.
feel-
I'm here. It's I'm I think I fell down. I probably shouldn't have drank so much.
Speaking of, you do not feel the effects of liquor in your system anymore.
I'm not
None of you do.
hungover for some reason. And y'all see a very like slender, furry, hooved, pale blue figure that is very pretty and is wearing kind of like loose like leather dancer's outfit with several like kind of like sheer fabric hanging from various places, and as she stands up, kind of like wobbles a little bit on the hooves that are now sticking into the ground and trying to like reposition and sort of like almost like trying to pick them off, like, oh, something's I think my feet are weird. Wow, this thing is not calibrated for my height, as I am not this tall, but everyone's very tall. And this is a tiefling, wizardly, one might say a wizard. And around their belt is flowing a sort of like blue glowing belt made of cloth that is a cloth belt of intelligence.
Nice.
Okay. I look at the big strong one. I look up. Prithee and well met. I don't know if this game has some sort of chat system or like a dialogue system.
What did you just call me? Prithee? Who dat?
Is there a UI that pops up with dialogue or something? Hello. I'm on a quest.
Yeah, that's Issac.
That's Issac, for sure.
Definitely
Yeah.
gotta be Issac.
Yeah.
Oh, you know my name.
The X's aren't working. She's like stomping on them now.
Why is
That's Ginny.
Oh, all right.
It's at this point that I think Iris is like, whoa, okay. And she's like slowly like feeling the ground. It's like, whoa, okay. Oh, it didn't let me pick a character, do a character creator. Okay, that's fine. Yep, getting up now. Okay. Okay. Hello? She's like not facing the group. Like she like was like face first, like the other way. Like slowly gets up.
Head in the grass.
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hey.
Has it turned around. She turns around and like her hair just kind of like flows in the wind. It's just like whoosh. Hello? Whoa. This is okay. Hi. Yeah, I guess I will describe who you see. What you see before you is a very slender elven woman. She has very long, flowing pink hair, as Char described. Her skin tone, it has a very like there's no freckles, but in the place of freckles, you can see like kind of starlight like shimmer on her face. It's almost like she has like permanent highlights on her face. She has on her head this very pretty elven circlet with like an opalescent crystal in the middle of it. She has a staff that has a very similar opalescent crystal at the top of it that looks very like foresty and like winding as like a tree trunk growing around it. Her outfit is made out of very flowing, elegant, elvish fabrics, but has been fashioned in a way like you could tell this used to be like a very formal gown, but she has put like the like leg slits in it so she can move. So she's got like a little leg showing, and she has fastened leather armor pieces to it. So that is, yeah, that's kind of what she's got going on. And she also has like a little clasp at the front. So that's, yeah.
Nice.
My camera's glitching out too. I don't know if it shows.
Your camera went wild. It's
Yeah,
a different
my camera
camera
did
now.
weird.
Hey, you went into a different dimension.
Whoa, guys, the VR headsets are really not calibrated. What's going on?
I just want to be clear. I am now the shortest of all of us now, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
This is a very large group.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just looking up at everybody like, okay, so this is what Chloe feels like. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Feels great, right?
Did it just decide that everyone should be very tall? It seems like maybe the designer should have figured that out and like discussed with the other character designers and made something a little shorter.
Now, this dimension is not quite the dimension I would like us to be in, so we will be right back.
Can
so
I
we
please
can
fix my
Rachel's
camera?
All right.
Burb.
Oh, my buttons just don't want to work today, so I'm gonna have to manually do this. Burb.
Burb. Thank you
we're
for
back.
waiting. Special shout out, by the way, to Learn or Lurn. I'm not sure, but thank you so much for subscribing. Part of the Tiddy committee. Now you get to use all those emotes. And let's dive back into the action as you all have got your bearings that you are, in fact, the same group that you started the escape room in, but you are definitely not the same people.
Definitely
There's a
not.
feather in my hair?
I think it looks really cool. Also, okay, hold on. Let me just look at everyone. Waverly?
Yes.
Yeah, I can just.
Yeah.
Okay,
No one has.
Large-
No one else has weird teeth.
I can't see my teeth.
No,
I have
y'all are
weird
normal.
My
Okay.
teeth, my teeth feel wide. My mouth is really a really wide mouth I got going on here.
Isaac, I can just tell by the way you're speaking. I would be very disappointed in myself if I didn't know what my roommate was sounding talked
I
like.
feel like I sound softer though. Like
Yeah, you do.
Oh,
Yeah, you're
sure.
a girl.
I am a girl. Yeah. Listen again. I mean, Iris said that they didn't let us.
They
pick
didn't give us
characters,
character
so-
creator.
I mean, this
Maybe
is.
they
I'm,
just.
I'm not trying to be creepy. This is just what I was given.
No judgment. I
All
was just.
right.
Listen, sometimes the women armor just looks better in games.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I wonder
Just
if
fits
this is
better.
supposed to be like a full leather outfit if it's on a male character, because there's a lot of skin showing, and I'm not using.
You
I mean,
probably
it's
have
furry.
a super high armor class though, because that's how women armor works in video games.
Why is this a full RPG for an escape room?
Yeah, they really put out all the stops, huh? This is crazy. The graphics are wild.
Yeah, I don't think we're like in a game anymore because graphics shouldn't fuck with my mouth like this.
I think it's just like
And-
a.
And
weird-
also, Ginny's got an elephant face.
What?
Oh yeah, you're a full-on elephant.
Hey, watch where you're swinging that thing, okay?
Char, while I'm stomping on these X's, is
Yes.
the like runes like is this like chalked on or am I like smudging it? Is anything happening?
You're seeing that they are not affected by your, what would I call, they're not hoofs. What are your feet?
I think
Your elephant feet. But they like were very bright when you first started, and they're now like dissipating into the point that you can't even see them anymore. But they
can
weren't
I try
like
and redraw them?
smudged or anything.
It's like, this is cool and all, but can I try and redraw them? Because I'm like, I'm not for this. I want my regular mouthfeel back. Like, that's my main concern.
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Give me.
Now you can use your character sheets,
Hey!
guys. Do I roll with advantage?
You're not in your shifted form, so no.
Nope. So no, go away. Advantage. Like just roll normal. Thank you.
I brought physical dice.
I got a
instead-
20.
in case.
Dirty 20. I got a dirty 20.
All
Yes.
right.
Ooh.
What are you using as you attempt to carve out these glyphs?
I guess just the bow that I have, just the bottom of the bow. I'm like,
Love it, love it. Okay. Yes. So with a 20, you're definitely able to get the estimated shapes and sizes of what was underneath these glyphs before they dissipated. But you can tell that the magical essence of the whatever was here is no longer here. But you do have a pretty accurate, from what you can tell, representation of the glyphs underneath you.
okay. So, like,
Did it do anything?
I don't think so. No. I got them right. I'm pretty. I got a good look at them. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah. And we're still here. So I don't. Yeah.
I think we gotta beat the game.
I mean, we could always just take our headsets off if we
I
don't want to.
really don't think this is a game, guys.
You can try to take your
Reaches
headset off.
up, and I'm just starting to tug at my ears.
And take
Yeah.
to like Just trying to
That just
pull them
hurts.
off.
If you pull hard enough, it hurts. Yeah.
Ah.
We're not
I'm
gonna.
sure that there's like one level left. They can't.
You guys do
the
not
budget?
understand.
The budget is too big for there to be more than one of these levels. I'm just saying. It's a tiny little escape room. There's no way they put multiple of these kinds of situations
We are
in here.
so not in a game anymore.
Oh, walkie-talkie. Who's the walkie-talkie?
Walkie-talkie! 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 And Jenny just like pats herself down and sees if she has anything vaguely resembling a walkie-talkie.
In your left pocket,
Yes.
on your belt, you find a rectangular shaped object, and you pull it out and open it, and it's like a leather bound book that has drawings of beautiful women inside it. There's like 8 different drawings in this book. That's the only thing you find.
Did they
Hello.
put?
They gave you
Are they-
porn.
They're not
They-
naked.
they
It's like
give you-
headshots.
Is there any writing or is it just the pictures?
There's names attached to each of the women as well.
Guys, I think we got a clue. We got a clue. We got a clue.
Oh yeah, clues. We should probably keep checking for clues.
Okay.
As you're here, you're like, oh, clues. You look around to your surroundings. So the area around you is filled with lush grass that's about 2 feet high that blows in the gentle breeze that you all are feeling on your face. There are various large leafy trees peppered throughout the vicinity. The earth under your feet is a dark brown that you can smell. And a black winged bird flies overhead. And you can see that the skies are getting increasingly dark due to the black clouds looming overhead. The wind starts to pick up a bit and leaves sort of like dance by in the breeze. And somewhere off in the distance, you hear a low rumble of thunder.
Oh no.
What would you like to do?
Boy.
Hey, Ginny, can I borrow a piece of paper because I want to draw these glyphs just in case we might need them?
Ooh, good idea.
Empty pages, or is it?
Yep,
Like-
there are some empty pages in the back of that notebook for sure. It's pretty
All
thick.
women.
Yeah.
Women all the
There's,
way
like,
to.
100 pages in there, and there's
all
8.
different
filled.
poses. Okay. I'll rip out one of the pages in the back and be like, here. I pat myself down. Do I have a pen?
Do you have in your inventory, would you have a quill with you and ink?
Probably.
Probably not, unless you took like a sage background.
I just bite my thumb and I start like drawing them in blood like real
Whoa.
quick.
Whoa, whoa.
Instinctually.
Yeah. Take 1 hit point of damage
That's fine.
to make yourself bleed.
Did that hurt?
And that hurts, yeah.
I'm gonna like gently slap myself in the face a little bit.
Like I like lick the blood off my tooth and I'm like, huh. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. Anyway,
Wait,
we've got that.
I mean, Iris, you kind of look like an elf from like Fightcraft or something. Can you do naturey things? Like look around and see.
Yeah, I'm getting a naturey vibe from this character they've given me for sure. In case y'all didn't know, she's a druid. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What about? There's a bird. There's a bird. You said, Char?
It's gone at this point, but there
dang it.
are animals. Like it was like a sign that there's wildlife here.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and accidentally. Oh, did I have it? Yeah, I'm gonna accidentally cast Speak with Animals. I'm just gonna go over to whatever is nearest me, and just be like, "Hey, little guy. Do you know where's the nearest like place with people? I'm assuming we have to go. We're supposed to save a town. We're supposed to save. I think Thornstad is the thing in the announcer thing that when we got here. Do you know where that is?
Hello.
Oh my god, it's speaking back. It's speaking back to me. Oh my god.
You just said a bunch of squeaks and stuff.
It's a weasel
sorry,
that you're
I
speaking
didn't mean to scare you. I didn't mean to scare you. I yelled really loud and you're small. Okay. Hi.
Hi, you are very beautiful. Are you here to
thanks.
save the land?
I think that, yep. I think so.
Wow, that's
How do I, do
that's
you have
pretty
any,
cool.
do you have any clues as to where we should start to save it?
I'm a weasel.
What's your name though? Maybe you can tell me weasel stuff. Is there any problems in Weasel Town? Is there a Weasel Town? I don't know.
My name is Pitpaw. And there's, it's pretty okay so far, but it is gonna rain soon, so you should probably find some shelter. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, Pitball says we should find shelter
What?
because it's
fucking
gonna
Pitball.
rain.
You two just squeaked at each other a lot.
But no, I
You
was
sure I'm
speaking
not drunk?
I was speaking literally normal words to it, and it told me it was gonna rain and we should find shelter. That's probably the first thing we should do.
Oh, that's a smart weasel. All right.
And you asked where we are, and we're in the Nottingsby Plains.
And we're in Nottingsby Plains.
Nottingsby Plains.
So that's not Thornstad. Unless this is all Thornstad. Or is this all of Thornstad, or is Thornstad a specific place?
Are we in the continent or this?
I
Wait, are
know.
you talking squirrel still?
Yeah, who are you speaking to?
Yeah, I think I was speaking to Pitball.
It's like when your
And
friend
they're gonna be like, I don't fucking know what that is, but
Yeah.
it's like when your friend's talking to their parent in another language, but occasionally English will pop in and you're like, wait, I know that one.
yeah.
I know that one.
I don't really go far from my tree, so
Okay,
I
that
don't
makes
really
sense.
know. But travelers do not come by here very frequently. There's not that many passersby in this area.
Oh, why is it dangerous? Are we in a dangerous place?
Not really. It's very it's just nice here. And that's
Okay.
how we like it. We don't need any humanoids coming by. Not that you're bad to be here. I didn't mean that.
That's fair. Humans kind of can be trash sometimes.
Weasels against gentrification. I get it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should find some shelter. Thanks. Hopefully I see you again sometime.
Yeah. If you ever come back here, because my tree's just over there. And it, gets up on 2 feet and, turns its head and, turns its upper body to a, large tree.
Oh, that's a very nice tree. Well, better get out of the rain, little guy. Bye.
Yeah. You too. Bye-bye.
Are
Yep.
I have a question.
Yes.
So, mechanically, my
Mhm.
white bird is a familiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can communicate with it telepathically.
Mm-hmm.
Does it know anything? I've been hitting it accidentally for the last 10 minutes.
First of all, please tell me what you would like your bird to be named.
Gaby.
Gaby?
Gaby. Like
Gaby?
Gabe, but Gaby.
I'm writing this down.
It's like
Gaby. It's
Like
like
a-
baby, but it's Gaby.
It's like a gay
Gaby.
baby.
My gay baby.
It's your little gay baby. Aw, little gay baby.
Baby.
At this point, if you you're attempting to use this communication with Gaby, and you
Yeah.
hear in your head alone, you hear, "Stop hitting me with your fucking ears, man."
Guys, this one talks too.
We didn't hear anything.
Can I hear it, or is it just in Jenny's head?
Yeah, they're communicating telepathically.
Okay. I didn't hear
hello?
anything.
Yeah, no, you both are crazy.
Oh wait, guys, I gotta think really hard. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. My name is Jenny.
The captain.
My name is Jenny.
The captain.
What? My name is Jenny. What's your name?
I'm Gaby. It's now that I think about it, I don't really know much else other than, that I'm Gaby and you're the captain. We're on a mission that's pretty important, but I can't remember what it is.
Okay. Guys, I don't think the bird knows anything. It doesn't seem that smart.
Can I investigate?
Wow.
Everyone else is talking to animals. Can I, investigate where we are?
Yes. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
I'm sitting here, sucking on my thumb, making, so it stops bleeding. And while they're talking to animals, I'm like, okay, where the heck are we? Yes, it's a normal roll. Oh, I got a nice, beautiful 6.
Whew. With a 6, you scan the area. You don't find any sort of signposts or anything. To give you a sense of where your bearings are, the temperature feels relatively similar, if not a bit warmer, to Eastdale. So the season seems to be about the same, spring or almost summer. But from what you're all wearing, it seems like you might be in a different time. It's very accurate to what you would expect a spin-off of Lord of the Thrones to be.
Yeah, okay.
I feel very warm, by the way, and y'all are wearing clothes and stuff, and it seems to be windy and raining, but I feel really warm right now. Is that because of the fur?
It might
Probably.
That's kind of cool, yeah.
I have a weapon. I've got a knife, and I pull out a dagger. And I reach behind me and I pull out this elegantly crafted crescent blade that sort of has an ice motif along it. I have this thing. It looks sharp and dangerous.
And as
And
you
you
take
might want to
that
put
out-
that back.
As you take that out, from one of your other pouches, a small ice sphere about the size of your fist sort of bursts out and begins circling your body.
I got a whiskey ice ball thing here too. It's emanating. It's got fog around it. Does anyone else have? Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna put these away. Okay.
Ooh, maybe they gave us powers based on how we answered the questions in the first couple rooms.
Oh,
Hold on, I'm gonna try something because they gave me plants. So let me and I'm gonna druid craft flowers out of my staff. And I'm ooh, yeah, they did it. Yeah, mm-hmm.
I look
Yep.
I look over it. I look up at Chloe. I mean, you did break.
You did
a
punch
lot
that.
of
Yeah, what do
things.
you mean? My question was colors, and all I did was punch something. So I guess I'll go punch
They
something.
made you. They gave you super buff muscles because you punched it.
You're big and strong.
Char, I'm gonna go to the nearest tree and I'm gonna give it a punch.
Not that tree! Not that tree! Not that tree!
Oh,
That's Weasel's tree.
that's fair. I'm so sorry. You're right. I tried to check for an unoccupied tree.
You veer off to another tree. And as you do, what's your passive perception?
Let's see here. 12.
As you begin walking to this tree, your feet kick up something and you feel your vision sort of begin to blur.
Oh.
And looking down, you can see that you've just entered this ring of mushrooms that are dark brown. They're about 3 feet in radius. It's a pretty big circle.
You guys, I just found some mushrooms.
Don't eat them. Don't eat them. I'm gonna look at them. Can I look at them and see if they're poisonous?
Yes, you may. Go ahead and make a nature check.
Hells yeah! Oh, that wasn't very good, even with my plus. That was a 7.
Oh. They
I
are
rolled up.
brown. They're definitely not brightly colored. And for some reason, you have that knowledge that would be for sure poisonous.
That's bad. Those
so-
colors are bad.
But these ones seem to be okay.
I'm confused because the colors usually, if they're dark colored, that like those mushrooms seem like they would be bad, but I'm getting the vibe from them that they are not bad.
Can anyone talk to mushrooms?
I can speak to animals.
I look down at the mushrooms. Hello, mushrooms. What say you?
I mean, is fungi alive? Would they be classified as an animal?
Char, I'm also going to say hello to the mushrooms and accidentally use speech of beast and leaf so the mushrooms can understand me.
Oh my god.
Hello, ring of mushrooms. This is dumb.
They all like all the tops of the mushroom heads sort of like you can all see everyone that's looking at the mushrooms can see them sort of like edge towards Isaac's direction.
Whoa!
I'm gonna freak out and accidentally cast Ray of Frost at them.
No! Roll damage.
That's gonna be 8 points of cold damage. Is just like from my hands. They sort of like rhyme a little bit as they crystallize with ice, and just this like blue beam of cold energy shoots out at them.
And in that beam, which basically cuts through the circle, the ones that are hit by it do like shrivel and basically like crystallize and shatter.
I'm a Jedi. I think I'm a Jedi. I might be a Jedi.
You might be a bad guy though. You literally just spoke to them, they came over you, and then you were like, and you killed them.
It scared me. I'm sorry.
I think that's okay.
They might not think that's okay though.
They're frosted. They'll last longer now. I'm gonna go see if there's a build mechanic and help make a fort for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably not stop talking to things and go get out of the rain.
Iris, as you're here. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. When Chloe said that, or when somebody said that, like it's based off what puzzles that we got, I start separating myself from the group. I'm like, that might not be good for me.
Oh yeah, you all would notice Waverly backing away from you all.
So
Hey, where you going?
Yeah. Well, you solved a plant puzzle, and she broke a door. I solved like a werewolf puzzle, so might explain the teeth.
But that's badass.
what if you turn into one of the?
Yeah, but I don't know how to work this thing.
But you also just drank your own blood.
What
So
if you're a vampire?
Yeah. You're like those Midnight books or whatever.
Yeah. What if you're the hot guy from Midnight?
Yeah, you could be a combination of the two.
You're both of them. You can date that boring girl.
Yeah, what's up, Loca?
But you're in the sunlight and
I
you're
was
sparkling,
really
so I don't
into
know
those
if it's
books.
exactly like that.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. Well, I mean, if I start getting twitchy and like I don't consciously realize it, but I'm gonna hold on, like I like hold the vial of purple that's hanging off of my neck.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm gonna hold that, and like if I start getting twitchy, you guys need to like let me know, like kind of catch
Once it
that.
gets, I guess we'll keep an eye on the moon when if we make our little campsite.
Wait, why are we gonna
can-
be here for days?
We
got,
have
like,
to
got,
stop
like,
we have to beat the level, and we don't know how time works.
We've
in
got like a
this.
half hour left. How time works? We're in a VR headset.
Yeah, we don't know. You
Okay,
can progress time.
Does anyone have a compass? I have this book. It's got women in it. And on the back, it says 2 of 3. So I think what we need to do is find 1 and 3 and also maybe a map.
Yeah, a
And
map would be nice.
Also, guys, check to see if you got any clues on you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I'll check to see if I got.
I've never done a escape room before, and I feel like I'm killing it right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got really distracted by how immersive this is. I will check to see if I have any clues on me.
I don't have any clues. I just have like this necklace. And
I have boobs now. Those
I don't
aren't.
think those are clues.
I don't think those are clues.
Iris, you find a small parchment rolled into like a tight scroll with roots tied in a knot around it.
Oh. Can I untie the roots?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I'm gonna do that.
unfurl it, and you can open up the image that I sent to the chat.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hey guys, I got a recipe for a healing potion. Those are all the things were in the puzzle.
Wait, what?
What?
It's the flowers I was dealing with earlier.
Oh,
Are you
That's
some,
cool.
Are you like an
Yeah.
alchemist or something? That's neat.
Maybe.
Ooh.
That's really cool.
You can make us health
I'm
potions, apparently.
Clearly, I am here to keep you all alive because I
Nice.
have magic.
That's pretty badass, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for more of those flowers while we're making. Are we making camp? Has it started raining? I don't know what's happening.
It has not started raining, but you do see that the rain clouds are approaching you from the east. The clouds continue to move with the gusts of wind, and eventually a slow pattering starts to hit your bodies.
Oh boy! All right.
And then the clouds above you open up into a complete downfall.
Fuck! We gotta go.
All right. I'm gonna start trudging ahead because I don't like getting wet.
It sucks.
Does anyone have a compass? A
Nope.
map?
I'm gonna keep just trudging.
Can I just like I'm gonna try to like traverse the forest. I know a little bit. Iris would know a little bit, being like, oh, if moss is growing on one side of the tree, that means that's north. We should probably follow that. And I don't know if I can like do like a survival check to see if like I actually know more.
Yeah, go for it.
Can I help Iris with this by helping and giving the help action?
Yes,
How about a
you must.
Oh.
Did Iris get a nat 20?
no? I got a pretty good roll, but I'm down to have.
You must describe how you assist, but I will
Alright.
allow you to.
All right, so this is going to be one of those games apparently where there's no compass. So, yeah, we should look for like landmarks and stuff and try to figure out like wind patterns as well. The moss thing works, so I'm going to like point around and like try to help.
Yeah.
Point
So
at
working
clues.
together, you can definitely roll again for advantage.
So I got either a 14 or a 12. So I'm gonna go with my first roll, which was a 14 plus 5.
So
Which was a
you're
19.
Yeah, so you can orient yourselves pretty well right now. There aren't any real landmarks other than, the weasel's tree. I already forget his name. Pinpaw?
Fuck,
Yeah,
we
Pitfall.
suck. I'm so sorry. What was your name? Man, I forget.
It was like you said peepaw
He's
or
already
something.
inside.
Yeah, I think it's Pinpaw. I'll have to listen back. But you are able to orient yourself into what you assume north would be.
When in doubt.
Pinpaw! Thank you, chat.
Pitfall, thank you, chat. Yeah, I think when in doubt, go north. That's what I was told. In Scouts, not Girl Scouts, because that's a real thing in the real world. Just regular old Scouts
Just the
when we
old
were in
Scouts.
survival. Yeah, little Scouts. They told us when you get lost, look for the moss and go north. So let's just do that.
All right.
Yay!
all right.
So I'm trudging and then I follow them.
But also, like, if we get into the forest, we could probably just make like a camp until the rain stops. Get under a nice big tree.
That's fair. I just don't like getting wet.
Yeah, valid.
You all start making your way north together, led by Iris and Issac. And as the rain continues to pour, the thunder now is basically feeling right on top of you as a huge crash emits from the sky. And a burst of light comes down and ignites a nearby tree.
Oh.
Can I
oh dear.
shift?
Yes.
Can I get so scared that I shift?
Yes, you may.
You shit? Is that what you're trying to say? You get so scared?
Yeah.
That sounds really cool.
Go ahead and describe what that looks like, Casper.
So, I'm gonna like. Oh wait, I've got 2 forms I can shift into, right? What is? Where is it?
New characters, everybody. New
Yeah.
sheets.
Just trying to find it. I know it's a feature. There it is. Okay, so that's not it. That's something else. Dang it. There it is. Hybrid form. So I grow fur and turn into a wolfman looking character. I grow another foot, so now I'm eye level with somebody. Also, I'm 6 foot tall. Not I'm not 5 foot. I'm 6 foot tall. I grow talons, and my eyes change from brown to yellow. And like my fangs get like more pronounced, and I am covered in a small layer of fur that doesn't cover the scar that's over my head, but yeah.
And as that
Lightning
happens to Waverly, yeah, they turn to you all. The lightning like silhouettes their body, and they let out a snarl. The tree behind them that was struck by lightning is ignited in flames that are like cascading behind them. And that's where we're gonna go on break. The enemy is Casper.
All right.
I did warn you.
Be back soon.
Of course, my button's still not working. Everyone keep waving awkwardly. Yay!
Good morrow, fine patron. Are you looking for music for your character, campaign, or Twitch stream? Does music move you like prune juice after a colonic? Well, here at OBP Musical, we write music from any genre, from fully orchestrated pieces like this, to video game auditory herpes like this. We have singers from Les Miserables and Disney for vocals like this.
The heroes of the North, with them we'll sally forth. The warrior knight, the maiden of air.
Have a bard that's written lyrics? We can write music for them. So, if you want music that rocks, come to us at OBP Musical and get your rocks off. That sounded weird. Music and songs from any genre, from opera to country, pop to thrash metal. We are jacks of all trades. OBP Musical, music for any occasion. Birthdays, weddings, having a bris. We've got you covered when others don't. Go to obpmusical.com for more info.
It's time to geek around and find all the amazing things at Geeky Tendencies. Get equipped for one of their one-shot adventures with a dice bag complete with pockets to fit all your game gear and spell books, perfect for keeping track of all your mystical abilities. Why stop there? You can get your dice trays, vaults, bags, spell books, minis, and pocket adventures all in one place. And now you can even get 10% off store-wide with the promo code TIDDIES10. So adventure on over to geekytendencies.com. I've been working on my Steve cosplay, and I found the perfect piece to finish it off at the costume shop. They have wigs, costumes, contacts, and they even have a cosplay section on their website for people just like me. Head on over to thecostumeshop.com/?REF tabletop titties to get started. That's TheCostumeShop.com, spelled ye old way. Make sure to use the code Tabletop Tiddies with double D's to get yourself $10 off at checkout. Maybe I should make a Imogen White cosplay next.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for sticking around during our break. We have just seen Waverly shift into a bestial hybrid form. The lightning crashes. The fire erupts from the tree. Also, I have to say, this is because Patreon voted. You can affect the game on patreon.com/tabletoptitties. And they wanted to have environmental threats be the first thing that our players face in Tesora. So we're doing environment danger.
I'm gonna slowly creep behind the big one, the big, strong-looking one, and I'm just gonna kind of like hide behind.
Oh, waves. What's happening?
Hey. You good? You don't look like you're good.
It was lightning, fire.
Do you still have all of your faculties?
Hey, yeah, look at your hands.
How do I make it stop?
What kind of car do you drive?
I don't drive.
What kind of... Wait, that's actually... That answer fulfills my need for asking the question. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I'm sure once you calm down, you'll be okay and you'll be able to not be that.
Yeah. Maybe try like turn wolf off. Turn wolf off?
Off.
Off.
X. Does anyone see an X?
Oh man. Can anybody else do that?
Jenny, you don't see an X, but you do see a tree literally on fire. You can feel the heat.
Guys, let's just get away from this tree.
Yeah, we should not
I'll
be near
shoot
this
more
tree.
laser beams at it.
Yeah, shoot the
Yeah, do the ice thing.
I'm gonna
Ice thing.
I get out of the way. I don't want to be in front of the tree.
Yeah.
Nice.
lightning bolt. Lightning.
You
No.
should lightning bolt?
I don't have lightning. I don't have lightning. Ice bolts. I don't know how I did it before. It kind of looked like a ray of frost. And I'll shoot ray of frost at it.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll to attack. Or roll to hit.
Ooh, roll to hit. All right. Well, that damage was good again. Ooh, that's a 24 to hit, baby.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit a burning tree.
8 more damage of cold, just like.
As this ray bursts out of this furball's hands, you all see the flames begin to like soften, and you see like coals and embers of the bark blacken in the center of this tree, the top of which remains alight.
I'm like
I'm
that.
But it did
to-
something.
I'm like
I'm
that
gonna
nerd
ready
from Y
absorb
People.
elements just in case there's more lightning. But like subconsciously, I'm just like really on guard.
I think we should just run away. I'm gonna start running away. I run away, Char. I
We
run
can't
away.
just aimlessly run.
I'm running.
Jenny, you books it. Are you using your dash action?
Sure. Fuck this fire.
so
Bye,
far.
guys.
I'm gonna follow.
Also saying
Yeah.
it's a stampede.
How are we gonna stop a fire? We're fucking elephants.
I'll make sure that waves is okay first before we start booking it.
I'm still a half wolf creature, and I'm like, I don't know how to turn this off.
Give her a little pat. Little pat on the head.
Wait, Waverly,
not
I'm
helping.
I'm unfamiliar with changelings. Do you have a tail, or are you just furry?
I'm in my hybrid form, so I do not have a tail.
But their limbs are a bit like elongated.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah,
not a changeling, a shifter. This is totally
I'm a shifter.
you.
So
Okay.
I've got the wolfy legs, but and like my arms are longer, and that's the biggest change besides the fur and the claws and the talons and the teeth.
And the like skin out. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of those things. But yeah, so I'm running after everybody because I don't want to be left behind, and I'm staring at my hands like I don't know what to do.
And as you begin to run, Jenny, are you aiming for a specific place? Or are you just getting away from this area?
I think I'm just running away from the fire in the path of least resistance.
Sure, yeah. You're still in like an open area. The grass here is still that 2 feet tall, which is pretty heckin' tall. Like, this is not a
Yeah, that's pretty
populated
high.
area. You don't see any roads or anything, but you do begin to just keep running away from the flames, which do eventually, like, the heat dissipates. You've gone, I'll say, like, at least 120 feet away, like 2 rounds of running, 20 seconds of running, and you've run really fast. This is faster than what you would normally
Whoa.
run.
Okay. Guys, I've been running. I'm not that tired, and I just ran really fast. And like the dirt, I'm like barefoot right now, and like my feet feel fine.
Yeah. the hoofs seem to help. I can get grip in the ground, and it helps move me forward, like a goat or something. I guess we're not actually running. I mean, I kind of like go up to Jenny and whisper, I'm like, Waverly thinks that we're not in a game, but I think we are because I don't feel tired. I feel really healthy and dexterous, and I feel like I don't know what working out feels like, but I feel like I've done that a lot.
Wait, I'm wondering if I have like heightened senses, because if I can hear you, I'm gonna call you out. Like, you call me crazy. I just ran on all fours to get here. Like,
I would say that you definitely would have heard that.
Yeah. Like, I go up to Issac, who is now a girl, and I'm like, okay, look, I heard you. I am not half wolf form, by the way, with my like sassy talon in your face. Like, I feel this. This is not a game.
I'm gonna turn invisible. I just like where Issac is, it just turns into like snow outline and then just disappears. I'm gonna just like walk away a bit because I'm scared.
Issac! Issac!
We are not in a game!
We lost Issac!
And then 6 seconds later, I'll appear elsewhere.
I
don't know what's going
Chloe,
on.
back me up!
Oh yeah, I think this is probably a game, but I am really sorry for your experience, and I validate your feelings. And you know, I'm just big. Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like our experiences are different. I can't comment on how you're feeling, you know? Like,
as you are walking, all of you, you've slowed down from the run, as you've all gathered. Chloe, I'm gonna say, since you were just speaking, you're leading the way sort of as you're talking with the group.
Great.
And you fall 30 feet deep into a giant hole mudslide from the rain.
What?
And you take 18 points of fall damage.
Oh, baby.
As the wet muck.
18?
As I roll 3 sixes, the wet muck causes you to slip into this covered hole. Down here you can see there are animal bones. Maybe you're thinking it used to be the home of some sort of creature. And you look up at the group as you're like, I validate your experiences. And you see that the mud that's surrounding you on these walls continues to slide. I need you to make a dex save for me.
Let's do that, baby.
This is it.
Ooh, 20.
Ooh.
Dirty 20 though. Dirty 20.
Nice. You can see that like a chunk of falling muck and rock is sliding and about to like pummel where you're standing, and you're able to jump out of the way in this hole. That would not have been good if that hit you. But you are now 30 feet deep in a muddy hole.
I'm gonna go to the edge and be like, I validate your experience.
Oh, you know, that's just... Did you do that? Do you also have mud powers? Like, are you kidding me?
I don't know, but it like, I validate it. I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening either.
Okay, everyone, this isn't helping anyone. And I look in my bag and I find 50 feet of hempen rope and I toss it down. We need to start working together to figure out how to win this, or we're just not gonna win.
No one else has found any clues.
I get my rope out as well, because I figure like if I'm in this form, it comes with some sort of strength advantage. So it's like I throw her a rope, and if 2 people are pulling her out, it's gonna be faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair. Like, grab onto both ropes and we're like both holding it.
Go ahead, both of you make, or one, well, let's have you both roll a strength check.
Oh boy.
Athletics. And that'll count as the advantage. But it's fun for both of you to roll.
Thank God I rolled well, because it's -1. It's a 17.
20. 30-20.
30-20 and a 17. Whoosh. It's effortless. The 30 feet passes almost instantly. It's like 3 seconds of you being dragged on the side of this hole. But you, Chloe, you are really in pain. There's like your ankles are aching to the point that you think there might have broke something. Your insides hurt. Like you fell flat on your back in this hole.
Okay,
and it hurts.
Okay, sit. Don't get up.
I think I broke every bone in my literal body.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead.
It hurts?
It hurts. Yes, it hurts. What do you mean?
I mean, it hurts. I mean, we can hurt.
It's weird that it hurts.
Yeah, it's a game. Games shouldn't. If it's a game, it shouldn't hurt. I'm just saying.
What if it's those vest packs that they put on you, but it's
Do
too
you
strong?
remember putting on a vest pack?
I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and cast a Cure Wounds. How much does it hurt? As in, how much does it hurt? How hurt are you?
Real bad.
How many health points?
Real bad? Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna...
wrestling terms. Is this
Are you tapping out?
Stick or is this a chair? Anyone who knows
I
wrestling?
cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
All right, go ahead and
This is
roll
like-
for that healing.
After a half Nelson, I just am
That's
out.
8 points of healing.
You know what? I'll take it.
And you do feel better. How does this magic come out of you, Iris? What are you doing to heal?
I think at this point I hold my I kind of like put my hand on like her ankle and when this happens, like there are little flowers that kind of grow out of the ground and kind of like wrap around the like wound and then like go away, and then it's not as either it's not gone or it's better, depending on how much health you had and how much it healed you. There was like a little glowy.
Wow, that's really cool. How come you guys can do all this cool stuff and I almost got knocked out by some mushrooms? This is not fair, you guys. I know that you are all figuring stuff out right now, but I want to go home. Can we go home now?
Home. Home. Exit. Maybe it's voice command. Home.
I don't think it's
Call.
voice command.
Home.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Thank you,
Exit.
Iris, by the way. I appreciate it.
No, of course. I don't want you to be in pain.
If it stands to reason that if each of us are like different, each of us seem to have different abilities, we have to have like stats, right? Like how many, if you had to quantify in a number how hurt you were, do we have health points? Like you're also pretty strong. Like I don't know. I'm just listen, the last game I played was really hard, and if you didn't put a bunch of points into your health, you were pretty much screwed. So I'm just did anyone pick their points before they started playing this?
No, nobody picked anything.
No, because I wouldn't have picked a character with this going on.
I mean,
If I could pick, I probably would have figured out the elephant thing a lot sooner.
all right. Well, I'm gonna.
That's valid, actually.
I mean, just based purely on appearances, I'm assuming that Chloe and Jenny have the most health. Iris is able to heal, so you probably
Which means
have...
I probably have literally next to no health.
Yeah, I
Hi,
don't know
protect
what
me.
I'm a Jedi, so I got questionable amount of health, and
I'm a freaking werewolf. I think I'm good.
You might be immortal, so
That'd be cool.
the three of you should go in front of the two of us because we're pretty squishy, probably.
Well, depending on if do you still feel like you're pretty hurt, or was that enough? Because I feel like if you're still feeling hurt, we should probably just like find a place to rest.
I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like a mild headache and a twisted ankle kind of pain right now. But besides that, I guess I'm pretty good for falling like 30 feet.
Fair.
That's a good point.
Oh man, I don't even like video games, you guys.
Look around and see if I can notice any more of these pitfall traps that are appearing because of the weather.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Can I
Was
do
that a trap?
investigation? Can I do investigation instead?
Sure.
I'll help.
Yes, with assistance. As the two of you are looking, you can both roll.
Ooh.
That's a 21.
Nice.
Sorry, it was investigation we're doing?
Yes.
I don't have dark.
I got
vision
an
or anything.
18.
All right. Yeah, well, those are both pretty good. As you begin to look in the area again, you don't see any more. It didn't seem like you look at this hole. It doesn't feel like it was a trap. It feels like the ground is sort of like falling out from under you because of the amount of rain. Like this used to have a steady covering, as if it could have been like a burrow that just fell out from the weight of Chloe's avatar. But you also are able to find a dirt or like slightly pebbled path about 3 feet wide that's stretching from your roll before you know. You're still oriented of where north is, so it stretches northeast and like west in terms of directions.
Iris, do you see that path?
Yeah.
As you approach, you see a crude signpost, and I think just Iris can read it. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Druidic, Elvish, Loxodon.
Ooh.
Nice. Anyone who can speak Elvish can read this.
Hey, I got some Elvish.
All right, so both of you are able to see that it directs Shido Village and Redmont. Shido Village is pointing to the west, and Redmont is pointing towards northeast.
Shido Village and Redmont.
And at the base, one more thing. At the base of the sign is a plant with long wooden stems and white fuzzy buds.
I need those.
You do.
How many buds are on this?
You get about 10 buds from this.
Okay. Also, do I have any flasks on me? I don't know if I do. Actually.
You would definitely have a water skin.
Okay. Well, if it is not already full, which I'm assuming it probably wouldn't be because I want to collect the rainwater.
Ooh.
Wow. All right.
Because I'm reading my thingy, and it says, guys, I need to, if you guys find any of those purple flowers or any roses or any more of these little fuzzy guys, let me know, because I need them to make healing potions.
Okay.
Can you make other fun potions?
Yeah.
So far, this is the only little piece of parchment that I found, but maybe I can learn.
That'd be nice.
Jenny, you got wild when I said Shido Village.
I had an idea.
Oh.
I pull out my little book and I look through and see if there's any kind of location tags on any of these people.
Ooh.
You're gonna get the ladies wet.
I call here kind of acting as a little umbrella.
Undo.
Oh wow, that
Undo.
went way over my head.
Delete system 32.
I log out. Isaac's gone.
As you look down, you don't see any locations, but you do see that they each have names. You've got Caraway, Elliot, Sunbeam, Nevada.
Ooh. Okay.
And if you look closely, you can see that one of them has water droplets that have been dried for quite a while, not fresh from this rain, is on the painting.
Oh no, drama.
Okay.
That's Nevada that has the splotches.
Okay, it's funny because it's a desert. Okay, there's no location guides here. I'm going
there's Nevada.
Gaby, and we'll be like, hey, do you where? And then I just point at the location.
What?
Is there a place we should go?
Well, it's up to you. I mean, you can go either way.
Okay,
I just want to get out of the rain.
Is very unhelpful.
They're also really far from here, just saying.
Oh. What? We're far from here?
Yeah, that's like at least a few hours either direction.
Okay, guys, we're in the middle of nowhere. Both places are like hours away.
Can I look around to see if there's like a cave or something that just some sort of shelter to get us out of this rain?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Cool. There's a green A next to
You're
my
shifted.
survival.
Yeah, you're shifted,
Fuck
so you
yeah.
get advantage.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this.
Suspense.
18.
Yes.
Noise.
You following the path as Waverly sort of gets this like air of confidence amongst themselves as they walk, and you sort of continue on the northern path, not far off. About probably 30 feet off of the actual trail that you're on, you find this clearing that seems to be a good spot for you to set up camp if you like. There's a tree here that offers a bit of shelter, but with a bit of work, you could amp it up a bit to give yourself some safety.
I'm gonna start working on that, and then when I get underneath the tree, I'm gonna shaggy dog shake like my whole body.
I come over to help and I get like a full fucking, like full thing of that. I'm just
I also will do that.
oh my
god! and then I'm gonna start getting to work on it because I don't want to smell like wet dog.
I'll also say
I found a crowbar. I'll help.
As you've all been in the rain, it's been like an hour at least. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, man.
From
I
this
am no
cold
longer shifted.
and rain.
If it's been an hour.
Yeah, so I'll say you got that advantage, and then as you're under the tree, you shake, and the fur like dissipates, and you shrink down.
So how's a 5?
That's an 8.
No, you
got
look
a
like the
9.
hot garb.
Oh my god, everyone did so bad.
I got 18.
Wait. Is it a save?
It's a save, yeah.
Save, yeah.
Okay.
Everyone who got
20.
a woo,
Ooh.
nice.
Oh, baby.
Everyone who got a 12 or less than a 12, you get
Yeah.
1 level of exhaustion.
The dream.
So you have disadvantage on ability checks right now.
The water's like freezing to me.
Oh, I should say, Isaac, if you would have advantage on the save.
Would I?
Yes, you would.
Narratively, I thought I did, but I didn't. Oh, that's worse. That's a 4.
All right, now you still somehow,
Yeah,
even with your fur.
I'm getting like, you know when like a
through.
dog runs through the snow and they get those like clumps of snow in their fur? It's just like the rain is just freezing on me, and I'm like, oh, should have wore clothes.
I look at my hands and I'm like, oh, Isaac, you okay?
I don't think that we're supposed to be out here.
Okay, I think we definitely need to rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a fire.
I'll help you too, because I feel great.
High five!
Chloe, as you want to make a fire, go ahead and roll a survival check. You can do so with advantage if Waverly is helping you to find wood and stones to make like an adequate pit to keep you warm.
Survival, here we go. That is a 3, and then we have a 19.
Yeah!
I'm helping.
Thanks for helping.
All right, so yeah, the two of you are able to gather like enough wood that seems to be relatively dry given the circumstances, and you're able to build this fire pit with stones as well under the tree in a way that you feel is safe enough that it'll protect it from the rain overhead, but still won't cause any more fires to start that you don't want.
No unwanted fire. Got it.
Good. Only consensual fire. Nice.
Jenny, you're feeling a bit hungry as well.
Food. I point at my friends. I'm like, where are those cookies? Those cookies. When did we?
Oh, those are in the car, hun.
Oh no.
Those are in the car.
Man. I could go hunting. I've got a bow.
I have a bow too.
I would love to not just eat raw things.
We have a fire.
We have a fire.
Can I look through my bag? Do I have food?
Yeah, you hear in your brain, can I offer you some jerky in this trying time?
What? Slowly turning into March.
And the bird, hey, shut up. I'm doing my best.
I love it.
The bird like pecks at, you have this like leather satchel tied against one of your big beefy thighs. And inside it you find jerky, dried nuts, and some sort of dried berries.
Snacks! I got some trail mix, guys. Anyone want some trail mix?
Ooh, I'll have some. Sure.
Okay, here you go. Anyone else want trail mix? I'm just
sucking it up through my nose.
Yeah.
You have a mouth.
Yeah.
Watching
That's how,
that.
like, they use the time. Like,
It's just raw instinct.
Are you just snorting your food?
sorting it.
I don't know.
Yeah, watching her do that, I'm like, do I have anything in my bag? I find my 1 day of rations and I eat them myself.
You also find your flask of oil, and you remember Iris being like, "Does anyone have flasks?"
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I got a flat. Wait, hang on.
Because you had a monster hunting kit.
Yes, I do.
I
but
read
do I need
everyone's
this oil?
I know things.
Do I need this oil? I don't think so. No, I have a flask of holy water. So I like.
I have this cool lantern that I think needs oil, so it's good that you have it, because if it gets dark and we don't have anything to we don't have a place to make a fire. We have this. So
Well, so I hand you my flask of oil because I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with it.
yes.
I look in this bag and I'm like, I pull out manacles and I'm like, what kind of kinky shit?
Hello.
Maybe it's to tie yourself up when the moon comes out.
Oh, that's totally what it is. Your character's got this dark backstory where you I can't be trusted because I'm a werewolf. I'm protecting you from myself. That's totally what that is.
From all of them, I have all of these thigh holsters running up my legs that I'm slowly going through, and I pull out one that has a full leather bound thieves tools set, and I make sure nobody sees that, and I put it back.
Roll sleight of hand.
Do I see it? Do I see it?
This will be against everyone's passive perceptions.
Ooh, that's a 5. I stumble, I
everyone
freeze, and they
sees
all
it.
fall to the ground.
I would also feel like I know when Isaac's being shady, so.
I shiver, and they all just drop to the ground. Oh, shit.
Hey, what's going on over there? What's that? What you doing?
I think my character might have been a villain. You might have been right, Chloe. Roll the. I have. This is a full-on lock-picking
Sith
set.
Lord run. Let's go.
Hey.
Does anybody else have anything weird on them?
I look. I don't think I have anything weird. I got just my cool staff, and then I got normal stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
same as all of you.
Yeah, I mean, I got this armor with the cool kind of emblem on it, and these shoes that got these sick ass little feathery things. But I don't know. I feel like I'm just an elephant.
Cool. Wait, if these manacles are supposed to be for when I turn into a werewolf, why did I turn into a werewolf creature thing with the lightning?
Maybe your character
Maybe you have control over it, but when the full moon's here, then you have a chance of being
It could also be that your character knows how to control it. It seems that we all have a bunch of powers that we're not too
Or maybe, you were arrested because people didn't know you could control it.
Oh, you're a villain.
There's also a
we're all
crowbar in
villains.
here for some reason.
Maybe our team name should be the Villains.
That's not something you want to say when you walk
never
into
mind.
a
That's a
fresh
bad
town.
idea. Who art thou, villains? Oh, you're under arrest. Never mind. That's a bad idea.
Chloe, you got anything weird on you?
I check. Not really. Oh, I've got another water skin though. Do you want me to collect some more water? Iris?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
I need 2 flasks of fresh rainwater, and then I gotta heat them over a fire for 1 hour under direct moonlight. But we're in the trees right now, so.
That seems like a lot of work. Just
Listen, I'm not.
very
I didn't write this.
specific recipe.
Got a bunch of jewelry.
This is witchy shit. All right.
I don't know witchy shit, so
Yeah.
okay.
There's...
I'm wiped from turning into a wolf thing and then running and then getting soaked. I smell bad. It's been a day.
It's pretty cold.
Does anyone
I
else
almost
see...
died. A couple times. Once vanquished by mushrooms, the other vanquished by terrain. Yeah. And also, we're building some nice some of this nice stuff here. I think I gotta take a nap.
Yeah.
I call first nap.
I think
No, me first
that's
nap.
the thing.
Sleep.
I think
I'll snap.
I It's gone now, but I think I activated some sort of quest marker for a second there.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I saw light for a moment, possibly pointing. Does anyone have a quest log? Because I definitely saw light pointing a direction, like I had. Like
I look around for a quest log. I don't.
I look around for the light he was talking about.
What are you nerds talking about?
It's gone now. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I was just seeing things. I'm very cold.
Like a chapter marker?
I'll focus.
None of you, see a light.
It's
or
gone
anything.
now. Yeah.
Maybe we just need to. I can stay up and make sure no like things attack us in the night. If y'all want to take a nap.
Yeah, and then
we should
like I'll do like a quick 4-hour nap, and then I can switch places with Iris.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm a morning person anyways. I can go last.
Sure.
That's fair.
I mean, I assume I'm still a morning person.
I don't.
Right?
You feel like you inside there, right? So
So I'll still be a morning person.
What if you?
So I'll go last.
We shouldn't be alone.
First.
Maybe someone should be with Waverly.
Me.
Yeah, of course. Bestie.
You're not mad at me, are you?
No, I'm not. Well, you fell down a pit.
You promised that wasn't you, though?
I don't know. If it was me, I won't do it again.
Oh, what? Okay, I guess I'll just take your word for it. If I even know who you are anymore.
Isaac, you want to hang out with me while I do this?
I'll defrost and then rest and then wake Iris and I up and we'll do second watch.
Yeah, tag team.
And as Chloe and Waverly have this discussion, Iris, you, with your passive perception, are able to see about 20 feet into the forest purple buds that seem very familiar to you from the same flowers that you used in the escape room.
I will get them.
You get 2 sprigs
Sweet.
of wolfsbane.
Yeah, can you keep that away from me?
Put it in my bag.
Just gave me like a hive looking at it real quick. But yeah, so mud powers I really don't think I have.
Okay.
Because that would seem OP for like a werewolf character. Like can't be earthbending and werewolfing.
Oh, okay,
that's just weird. So
go ahead and roll as the watch begins for Chloe. Oh, sorry, Jenny, did you want to say something?
Oh,
I cut you
no.
off.
It's cool. I got Gaby. We can hang out.
Nice. All right.
So
you're not alone. You have a partner with you. So it's,
I'm a
everyone's in groups of 2. As the watch begins for Waverly and Chloe, the rest of you get yourselves settled to just relax by the fire or whatever that might be for you. Chloe and Waverly, would you like to both roll a perception, or would one of you like to give assistance to the other for your watch?
I'm pretty perceptive.
Oh, I'll give you assistance, baby.
Sweet.
All right, Waverly, you can roll twice.
Hiya. 17.
Nice. With a 17, you can see that the clouds are darkening. The sun has clearly set now, and you're in the darkness of night with no city lights nearby, just the glowing embers of the fire.
I have dark vision.
So everything is in a shade of gray in front of you now.
Wow.
In the darkness. You can see about 60 feet out from where you're sitting. There are like flying woodland creatures, like an owl hoots by, but nothing of real note. No dangers near you at this time.
Hey, Chloe, you see everything in like gray too, right?
Nope, buddy. No, I do not. I see basically whatever the campfire is giving me light for, and that's about it.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
You have another power?
Yeah.
This is not fair.
Apparently werewolves come with seeing in the dark, which that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It makes sense. Great.
Wait, like just wait until we get into a fight. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to fight something, and then you can smash them.
I don't want want to get into a fight, man.
You're 8 feet tall. You're built to fight.
I don't know how to use these limbs. Like, I guess I could try a couple of moves out. I've been wanting to try.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. But I'm not looking for a fight, okay?
Fine, but I'm pretty sure, like, with us, we've got an elephant. I'm a freaking werewolf. You're a giant. We've got an ice. Like,
tell me at least this. Am I hot? Am I? Come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah!
Can you guys be quiet for 2 seconds?
Keep it down. They're sleeping.
Isaac, you've been awakened for what seems like it might be your shift of the watch.
I'm gonna go over to Iris and like
It's been about 2-3 hours.
See that Iris's eyes have been open the whole time. It's like, oh, I haven't slept, but I feel really rested. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's our turn.
Yeah.
Let's do you want to patrol, I guess?
Yeah. Cool.
And I'll kind of like help you up.
Thanks.
And when we get far enough away from everybody, I'll be like, so how you doing?
Surprisingly okay. This is really weird. But like I guess it could be worse.
I mean, you seem to be
How are you?
acclimating really well.
Right?
I was warm and now I'm cold.
Yeah.
It's weird being this tall and thin and a woman.
Yeah, I'm not used to like looking up. Like you're usually like my eye line.
Yeah.
So it's an adjustment.
I think I don't want to admit it, and don't ever tell her that I said this, but I think Waverly might be right. I don't think we're in a game.
This is feeling a little yeah. I don't know, once Chloe got really hurt, I got a little concerned.
Yeah.
So
I think we
might
should
have to have a word with Paul if we can get out of this.
Yeah, if we ever get out.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, is Paul an evil wizard?
I mean, he's evil, that's for sure.
Yeah.
His magical...
He just stole all of our phones.
He's also just generally kind of a gross guy once in a while.
I feel like that's most guys. Not you, but like, you know, like guys are just...
Thanks.
I don't know.
Anyways, I think it's probably important that we figure out what the hell we can do. I think we're sort of at a disadvantage not knowing what we're capable of. This is gonna sound weird, but follow my logic here. Waverly turned into a werewolf, which seems to be her main power when something scared her. I want you to hit me. Just give me a big old punch. I want to see if something happens.
Really?
Just a big old.
You sure?
Left hook. Yeah, it's like
I don't know how. I feel like
it's
I
like
don't
the
know
wrestling thing. Like I'm calling it. Give
All
me a big old
right.
puncher.
All right. I mean, I can try.
All right.
These arms don't look like they're made for punching, but let's.
Do you want to unarmed strike, or do you want to accidentally cast a cantrip?
No, I'm not gonna cast a cantrip. I'll unarmed strike. That's gonna be 7.
Isaac standing before you, unmoving, and Iris just whiffs in front of your face.
Fuck. All right, this isn't working.
That worked. That was what I was.
But I didn't hit you.
I know.
I literally like went and then like went 3 feet over here because I missed you.
But what we did learn is that that's not what you do.
I mean, I told you that.
We need to confirm. And then I'm going to like look up and just be like, I hate this. And as I do, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation to just create like a warm spot around us.
That's
and
nice.
make just like a comfortable temperature, but not acknowledge it whatsoever that I'm actually casting a spell.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And your clothes, I mean, and you're still like under some of the trees that are around you, but it's been raining very heavily. Your clothes have been drenched, and Iris, you can feel that your clothes dry as you're
Ooh.
standing with Issac. Just for a
Nice.
moment.
Did you do that?
No, I think you did.
Cool.
Thanks.
Also, I have this weird ice ball that won't stop following me.
It's pretty cool, honestly.
Hello. Yeah, it doesn't talk to me.
You feel like a hum, but like the vibration of the hum in your body.
Yeah, it's just a thing. It's not it's not alive.
Yeah. It's a cool unalive thing. Hey, check this out. I druidcraft like a bunch of flowers. It's like a sunflower just like pops up like right beside me.
Why do you keep looking for resources if you can just make them?
Oh shit! I druidcraft a bunch of roses.
As you begin to druidcraft, you find that you can't actually create specific medicinal ingredients. But you are able to create very, very similar in aesthetic the flower that you're thinking of. But it's not quite matching the description that you
Damn
need.
it!
I mean, it's,
This power is just for looks. This isn't a thing.
it's nice.
I'm just a pretty thing. I can't do anything cool.
I mean, you can, and I'm gonna think of like my favorite thing that Iris can do, and suddenly around us it smells like Iris's freshly baked cookies, as I prestidigitate that smell.
I wonder if anybody in this world has had cookies.
Well,
I wonder if cookies have been made, like created here before. They've got to be, right?
I mean, hopefully it's in the database of possible combinations of
Yeah,
ingredients.
Paul, you fucking prick.
And as you before we complete your watch, let's actually have you roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
We've
all
just been, like, doing our
passing
own
as
fucking
you're
thing.
talking, but that's great.
Natural 20!
Whoa! Iris, you hear rustling in the trees about 10 feet ahead of you as the cookie smell dissipates.
What's that over there?
I can't see. It's really dark.
There's sound coming from over there.
Something
In the
darts
bushes.
towards you in the darkness
Ah!
very quickly, and at your feet you see like a brown rabbit.
Well, I cast Speak with Animals again. What's up, little guy? You have word from somewhere?
Just chirping at it.
Its like eyes like widen as it like, and its jaw like drops as it just stares up at you.
I think she's
can I
talking
help?
to you.
Can't I help you?
Whoa.
What?
What did it say?
It said, whoa.
Whoa.
It's not
You came
every
to
day
me.
that I come across somebody that speaks critter.
Yeah, I'm kind of new at it, but I'm figuring it out. What's going on?
I'm just, nighttime strolling.
What did he say?
He's nighttime stroll.
Are you strolling, little guy?
Yeah.
Hey, he can understand me. I don't know what he's saying.
Oh, yeah,
So you didn't need us for anything. You just came up to us because you were nighttime strolling.
Yeah. I was
Oh.
just curious.
Make him a flower.
Do you want a flower? I
Okay.
make him a flower.
He
There you go.
bites it as soft as he can.
Hey, what's your name? I'm
Stanley.
gonna name all these animals.
Stanley.
What's his name? Sorry.
Stanley.
Stanley.
This will be
I
really
love
good
that.
for Molly though. And then he jumps away very quickly, darting away
I
into
think
the
he
same
has a
way he
wife.
came.
Oh.
I think he has a wife.
Probably
he just said it would
hundreds
be
of
nice for
kids.
Molly. Oh yeah. Oh boy, yep.
That rabbit's gonna get laid.
Yep.
Coming back with a nice flower.
His name's Stanley.
Bye,
Stan the
Stanley.
I'm gonna nail it.
You got
it
this.
as in
Really?
your wife.
Whoa.
High five. I'm not facing you because it's really dark and I can't see.
Yeah. Cool.
We should.
All right.
We should probably go wake up
I don't have a
Jenny
watch.
and Gaby. Sorry, it's a really funny name.
Pretty fun.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, you approach Jenny, who is like kind of curled herself into as tight a ball as she can, with like her large ears covering this white bird with almost similarly like blue tattoos or painting on it.
Wait. I don't think you're supposed to wake elephants. Wait.
How are
No,
we
they
supposed
never
to wake-
forget.
What?
Wait.
How are we supposed Jenny, it's time to wake up.
Oh, okay. Okay. Let's do. Okay.
Sure,
cool.
you sure you're gonna be okay with just Gaby?
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
this bird is cool.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I'm good.
if you see anything sketchy, just wake us up, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I have a feeling, I'm getting the vibe that elves don't really sleep, so I'm gonna be like, I'll be able to like get up really easily. So I'll just be over there. Just call for me if you need anything.
Okay. I will. I'll trumpet at ya.
Hey.
Elephant joke. Okay. And she just kind of.
Sorry, before we continue, Iris, how long does your trance have to be?
It is, I believe, it's less than a long rest. I think it might be like.
I think it's like 4 hours.
I think it's 4 hours.
So your trance would have been interrupted by that last watch, because each watch is 3 hours. So you haven't actually had your long rest or your
No,
the
I haven't
benefits of your
updated my
trance.
sheet to say long rest yet. So
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
I just
so
wanted to make sure.
hopefully this one is the one.
All right. Jenny, what would you like to do on your watch?
I was thinking about your question about whether or not I had any writing utensils, and I think this character would have like one of those really stubby pencils, like a kind of like golf pencil-y thing.
Yeah.
And I think
I'll give you a piece of charcoal.
I'll take a piece of charcoal.
That is
I'll
like
take that.
you know, it is pencil length.
Yeah,
that you
just
described.
Like a little, cool.
Yeah.
So I think what she's gonna do, she's just gonna open up the book, and she's just gonna write Maggie, and then just kind of try to draw her, but she's not an artist, so it's not gonna be great.
Go ahead and roll sleight of hand with advantage.
All right, I appreciate the advantage. Ooh, that's a 14.
Nice. Yeah. It's a little bit, you feel a bit disjointed in this body, but you can tell that the hand sort of has a bit of muscle memory, as if this body that you're embodying had drawn. I mean, you can see there are other drawings in this book, and it is a similar level of quality to those that are before Maggie's drawing. It looks nice.
Weird. Okay. Well,
There's
I'm
like a
just
heart
gonna-
and a peach butt.
Yeah.
That you absentmindedly draw next to it.
Yeah, and I think she's just kind of just sitting there being like, I usually talk to her like 3 times a day, and I haven't talked to her in like 12 hours, and I miss her. But it's okay. We're gonna solve this weird puzzle room. And I'm gonna get back, and I'm gonna make her chicken noodle soup, and I'm not gonna burn the chicken this time. It's gonna be fine.
Go ahead and make a perception check as you put your notebook away, thinking of Maggie.
That is a 10.
Whew, that was the DC, baby.
Ooh.
Do you have dark vision, by the way?
No.
I don't.
I was
think
actually
so.
looking into that. I was like, elephants are like very good at smelling and stuff, but not at seeing.
Okay. So through the rain, you're still near the fire, but you see another light source, actually, in the distance. You see a soft, glowing, humanoid figure, almost, in the distance. It's about 40 feet away from you. And as you're looking at it, it kneels down and bows its head to the dirt before it.
I look back at my team and I'm like, what did he say? What did Issac say? Hail and well met, stranger.
Are you shouting at it?
Yeah, I say I'm like taking a few steps forward and kind of like waving.
The figure raises its head and it turns its head towards you and raises its hand and sort of like matches your short wave.
Okay. And it doesn't say anything?
It's pretty far away. Yeah. It's like 40 feet away from you and it's still heavy rain right now.
I look back at the group. I'm like, fuck, it's a clue. Fuck, it's a clue. And then I walk towards it.
You're like muttering under your breath, fuck, it's a clue. You begin moving towards the towards the figure.
Never played an escape room before.
And as you approach it, it slowly stands
like a fucking
up.
white van that says free clues.
And it walks further into the forest, just slightly farther away, about 20 feet further, approaching this large willow tree with cascading leaves that sort of are lit up a bit by its brightness.
I look at the booking and I'm like, Nevada, Caraway, those are the only names I remember.
They raise their hands and touch the tree's bark before you suddenly see that they like pass through the tree and the brightness disappears with them and you're just like eclipsed in darkness here.
Hello?
Go ahead and make a perception check for me, and since you're in total darkness, make it at disadvantage.
Valid. That was a nat 1 and a nat 20.
Oh, no.
Yes. That is awesome. But also not at all.
I'm just standing there, and for a second, I think I'm like, what would Maggie do? And I'm like, no. What would I do?
And we zoom out of Jenny. With this nat 1, unfortunately, you don't have a high enough perception to see what is about to happen to you. But the camera sees a hooded figure approaching Jenny from behind. And you are going to be surprised for this round of combat as it attempts to attack you.
Combat! We're all fucking sleeping.
I'm 40 fucking... No!
Please, this will be a grapple check, so please make a... You can either choose athletics or acrobatics for this check.
Definitely athletics. That's a 9.
Oh no.
5 plus 4.
With a 24, this creature grabs you from behind and puts a hood over your head. You're not able to see anything, but you can hear an incantation being spoken. And through this like canvas over your head, you see like a flash of bright light at this, what you remember to be the willow tree. Please roll initiative for me now.
Okay. Please be high. I got it too.
No! Really rolling juicy now.
I'm rolling on the character sheet. You about to die.
Yeah, you're at the bottom of initiative, so the light is blinding at this point for you. And this is 60 feet away. 40 plus 20. Iris, you are you're still conscious in your trance.
Yes.
So would you please make a perception check for me, also at disadvantage due to the rain?
Okay.
If you have dark vision, it will cancel out that disadvantage, and it'll just be
okay.
flat.
Perception check, you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. 18.
You can see this blinding light and two figures in the darkness. One of which is, well, it doesn't. You can't see its elephant anymore because its head is in a bag.
Do I see?
But you see a quite large person and
do I see Jenny
humanoid.
where like around the camp, like watching on watch?
You can take. No, you don't. You would be able to know that you don't from that roll.
Jenny. I'm up. Like Jenny.
As you say, Jenny, no sound escapes your mouth. And you also notice that you can't hear any of the rain. There is no sound around you at all. Jenny, you also do not hear Iris call out for you as you are dragged through the opening of the willow tree. We're at your point in initiative. Is there anything you'd like to do?
Yeah, but it's not working. I've been yelling. I've been yelling, "Hail and well met."
This whole time you've been yelling that?
No, I did other stuff. I was yelling the names. We were making noise.
I just imagine you with a bag over your head. Hail and well met.
Jenny, you can hear sound where you are. You just can't hear Iris calling for you. But you do hear the people. There are at least two voices around her. You hear, "We got her! We got the captain! Desmond will be so pleased."
What the fuck?
Desmond.
The fuck is Desmond? I guess. Can I? I'm blind. My head is covered. Am I restrained? I failed my
You're grappled, which means that you can spend your action to try and escape the grapple. If you're not wanting to move, you can still do other things while grappled. You can still attack while grappled.
Tusk him.
I get a full normal round of combat.
Yeah, the surprise round's over.
Okay, cool. I'm going to, I would like to attack.
Yeah, you do. Go for it. Go ahead and roll to hit. You are blinded, which means you do attack at disadvantage.
What are we thinking in terms of sword situation?
You would have your longsword with you.
Okay. But can I use it in this attack, or am I like raw fisting it because I'm...
No, you could still use it, I would say.
Okay,
You've been alerted.
Okay, that is a 21 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Slicey slice! That's 5 slashing damage.
Yep. You hear like a male voice in pain as your blade connects with something nearby.
And I'm going to action surge.
Yep.
Adrenaline! And I think what I'm gonna just do is I'm gonna like throw the book in the direction of the camp. As like the journal.
Yep.
As like a way to be like, help me!
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check. Yeah, sure. Athletics is good. You don't know where you're throwing to, so do it at disadvantage.
It doesn't matter. I got that one.
No.
Oh my god.
You fumble, and the book falls at your feet before you're able to launch it at the base of this willow tree. You still have your bonus action as you're being dragged through this portal.
Okay. I don't have any bonus actions yet. Help! Help!
As you call for help, Gaby rustles free. He's always on your tusk, rustles free from the bag and flies towards the camp and starts pecking at Issac.
Ow. At this point, I'm like quietly, like silently, like looking around, and I wanna go and see if I can I use I'm gonna subconsciously use detect thoughts to see if I can see if there's anybody other than us, or like obviously I know that there's not, like, there's other people, but I want to see if I can like detect who it is.
I think that has to have a specific target.
One action. I'm just looking for the duration. You can read the thoughts of certain creatures when you cast a spell.
On one creature you can see within 30 feet of you.
You can also use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. So I guess technically I see them.
But not within 30 feet.
Oh, they're further than 30 feet.
Yeah, they're 60 feet away from you right
That's
now.
right. Okay, never mind.
As Gaby is pecking me, I'm gonna like swat away, and the ice orb is gonna float next to Gaby, and I kind of like go still for a moment as a single eye appears inside the ice, and is just going to like float next to Gaby and sort of like mimic his movement.
As Gaby sees this happen, the pair of familiars dart towards the willow tree, but with the way that initiative was rolled, Jenny has already been drugged through the portal. The remaining assailants follow suit, and the spell only lasts one round as the willow tree closes.
Fuck!
Do I see this with my eyes?
You would see it.
Yes.
I have dark vision. I'm assuming that I wouldn't be able to see that it was Jenny from that far away, regardless of that.
It was 60 feet away, so it would be, you could see it was a figure. It was a pretty large figure. And then there was light in that area. That's true. So you would definitely see, if you would notice like her armor, you would know it was her.
Okay.
And she's pretty wide. It's kind of hard to mistake her shape.
Okay.
And as you all are aware that Jenny, Waverly hasn't been woken up yet, neither has Chloe, but like the camp is in ruckus. And as the portal closes, the silence spell around you is no more. The rain comes back. Iris, I imagine you're screaming.
I'm running to the tree currently.
Jenny.
I'm like, Jenny!
Jenny.
I'd wake up at that. Like from the sudden silence to like the thunder of rain again, I'd wake up at that.
And as the chaos ensues, that's where we're going to end the episode. And also, I'm so sorry because next week we are not having an episode, so you are on extra long break.
Oh my god!
Times two.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow.
All right.
Fucking
boy.
Well.
There went Jenny.
Yeah, there she goes.
But is she still from the block, though?
Well, thank you all so very much for joining us today. You all watching this live means the world to us, and we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, and you want to show your support, the best way to do so is by heading on over to patreon.com/Tabletop Tiddies. When you become a patron, you get access to many, many behind-the-scenes snippets, polls that affect our games like you saw here today, bonus episodes, and much more. Super awesome. You should definitely go check it out and see all the different perks you can get. We also have a merch store. If you saw this tonight and thought, oh man, I need a t-shirt of the captain before she dies horribly in the next episode, then you should definitely go and take a look at the cool designs we have over at tabletoptiddies.threadless.com. Speaking of supporting these titties, our Indiegogo shout out goes to, forgive me if I completely butcher your name, Anhagarad Tanner? I really hope I didn't butcher that. You have a very cool name, and I apologize if I did. But also, thank you so much for supporting us and backing our Indiegogo campaign and getting us started this season. We absolutely could not do it without you. We really do appreciate it. Last but certainly not least, make sure to follow us on social media at Tabletop Tiddies. And if you tweet using hashtag TTTiddies, you can get an NPC named after you. Maybe Sara can pull from the multitude of animal names she's going to need this season as I ask every animal its name going forward.
Desmond could have been you. Pit Paw could have been you.
You can find all of this info on our website, www.tabletoptiddies.com. And remember, when we say titties, it is with double D's.
So make sure you check us out tomorrow because you gotta have something to hold you over. Since next week we won't have D&D, but we will have Titties by Night tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. PDT and the next week as well.
More fangs. Yeah. I see more fangs in my future.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.